Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new to this channel, my name is Lee Ognanovsky and I create makeup looks and hair tutorials and some fashion videos also. I like to welcome you to my channel. We always like someone new, but if you have been here before, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a extra special video which I am so excited to do. I have had it burning a hole in my beauty room floor because I've just been dying to try it out, and it is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Vault Collection palette. I feel like the Vault Collection palette, which looks like this, it reminds me of my Winnie the Pooh books back in the day when I was a kid. Yeah, it comes with 4 different eyeshadow palettes and I'm pretty sure I paid about $65 for it. This is the eyeshadow makeup that I created. This video is purely just the eyeshadow look and really nothing else. It's just more or less an idea as to how I create this eyeshadow and what products I used. I just used the one palette for this look. In my next couple of videos, I am wanting to try out the 3 other different palettes. If you want to learn how I got this makeup look, please just keep on watching. Okay, so what I'm going to do is start off by doing my makeup with my eyebrows and eyelids already primed, prepped and set. So I'm just going to clip my hair back and get it out of the way. Today I thought, because I really wanted to get through quite a lot of different makeup looks regarding the Vault collection, because there are 4 separate sets in that one box, I don't really want to do a full face makeup look, so I'm really just going to focus on the eyes and pretty well stick to exactly the same routine as what I would do normally. So if you are interested in seeing what products that I use, you literally could go back through to any other makeup look that I have done previously and just sort of have a bit of an idea as to what I usually do. So I'm not really going to change it up too much, so I'll probably use literally my makeup bag that I use all the time. And then, as I have mentioned in the Vault collection, I'm so excited to try this, you have no idea. So the first palette that I want to use, like I had mentioned, is the Armed and Gorgeous palette. I mentioned this on my Snapchat recently and was sort of quite excited about this palette in particular. I really love the warm tones, the khakis, the oranges. I am very much into warm eyeshadow shades, so I'm really excited to try this one out. I am going to be definitely using the Access shade and I really like the color Agent. I also love the color Top Secret, which is the green. So what I thought to myself, considering half of the world is coming into autumn and half of us is coming into spring. At the moment, I am still in winter, so I'm really going to try and create a beautiful eyeshadow look using this palette. So I'm going to zone you in, and also, like I mentioned, this is going to be a first impressions and somewhat review on the product, because I have literally had this box burning a hole in my beauty room and I have not touched one little bit of it. I haven't even swatched the eyeshadow, so I don't even know what it feels like or anything like that. So it's going to be a real true test on what my thoughts are. So to start this look, I'm going to be using the Morphe M517 brush and I'm going to go straight in with the shade Access. This is a really great transition shade. I am wanting it to be quite warm and smoky. I can see what they're saying about how it's not exactly the easiest to blend out, like how the other shadows were. This definitely isn't as easy to buff out as what her other eyeshadow shades are. I feel like this seems to be needing a little bit more work blending out, but once the color is blended, it actually looks really quite vibrant and true to tone from the palette. I mean, I really don't mind working colors in that little bit more if they are going to blend out to be quite a nice shade without losing too much pigment. It's very vibrant. And then going in with my MAC 217 brush, I'm going to go in with the shade Secure. This is a little bit more of a lighter, brighter tone rather than Agent. Shade is definitely a lot easier to blend than Access for sure. I'm just going to start to drag this color down to my lash line. So I want to bring the color all the way down to the inner corner and to the outer corner, and then do the same again for the other eye. And then going back in with my Morphe M576 brush, I'm just going to blend these two colors in together. I'm not really picking up any more eyeshadow. I'm just kind of buffing these two shades just to sort of marry them in. I'm going to take my Napoleon BR, I think BR16 I believe this brush is. I'm going to take the shade Smooth Criminal and just buff and then just lightly pat corner of my eye. We aren't going to be doing a wing liner with this look, so I'm going to start to create a wing with the eyeshadow itself. So I'm just going to start with the shade Smooth Criminal. I think it's really great to just keep layering these different eyeshadows without picking too much product on the first go. It's always better to just do that, and I feel like with my eye shape, doing it this way always seems to work a little bit nicer as well. These matte shades are so easy to blend out. I definitely think that the formula has been improved. I have not had any issues whatsoever so far blending out any of these other shades. I'm really actually enjoying creating this makeup look. Like, I'm not finding that it's being too hard to blend out, which is great. It looks so bright on the monitor. Like, actually in real life it looks super wearable. Excited to see what it's going to look like with the rest of the eyeshadow color though. Yeah, so far I'm actually really liking it. It's really quite pretty. The colors are so pigmented and yeah, it's just really nice. With my MAC 242 brush, I'm going to take the shade Guilt Trip. This is the gold shimmer shade, and then I'm going to mix it in with a little bit of Classify. If you need to spray a little bit of MAC Fix Plus on your brush, I would recommend you to do that. Access shade again and running that in just that inner corner and above that area, just to sort of blend those shades in together. I've done that. I'm going to go in with the shade Prowl and just deepen up this outer V area. So now that that is done, I'm going to jump off camera and I am just going to finish off all my base, and then I'll get back on here and do my lower lash line and show you the finished look. Okay, so now I have applied my full base. I'm going to go in and use the same Jaclyn Hill palette and do my under eyes. So with my under eyes, I like to use a smaller definer sort of brush. This is the BR21 from the Napoleon brush range. I am going to be taking the shade Prowl, which is the darkest chocolate shade right here. I like to really deepen up that under eye lash line. So I'm just going to go in. I might zoom you in actually. This really just takes that smoke out look to another level. These lighting is making me look so white today. Then once we are happy with that, I'm going to go in with the shade Secure, the really nice orangey shade right there. I'm just going to buff that in. So I'm just going to take a bullet brush and just take the shade VIP. This is a really bright shimmery white shade, I believe. And I'm just going to pop this in the inner corner. I probably don't really need to do this, but I just feel like for the sake of the video, why not? Just kind of gives it a little bit of something, something, you know? Just going to brush out my lashes. I'm just going to stick on some mascara. So then I'm going to go in for lips. I'm going to be using Milani lip liner in Most Natural, and for the liquid lip I'm going to go in with Driver from the Maybelline 24-hour liquid lip range. And just to set all of that, I'm going to use my Fix Urban Decay, just because this winter my skin has been feeling so dry and I needed to feel that little bit extra hydrated. Okay guys, so that comes to the end of the tutorial. What did you guys think? Let me know down below if you actually enjoyed just a pure eyeshadow makeup look without all the extra foundations and all the rest of it, because maybe I can start doing a lot more of those makeup looks so that we can get just a quick, easy tutorials out for you, and it makes it a little bit easier for me to film as well. I want to just take a minute to just relay what my thoughts were on this palette and whether I would recommend it for you guys. It's a little bit hard when I am doing the makeup look. I used the Armed and Gorgeous palette, which is the yellowy orangey types of shades. This one was what I was most looking forward to. I still didn't get a chance to use Top Secret, which is this green one, but I do have a Dark Magic one, I believe, so maybe I can just dip into this one and try that out. I definitely really enjoyed this makeup palette. I did initially find that with the shade Access, which is the color that I was most looking forward to using, which is the yellowy sort of shade, I did find that that was a little bit harder to blend out. Other than that, every other shade in the palette was so easy to blend out. The pigment tones to them were beautiful, and yeah, the vibrancy of them are great. Like, I honestly thought that the colors of this eyeshadow palette may not relay on my face as well as what they do in the pan, and I found it is so easy to blend. The colors are so delicious and they're just so vibrant and really pretty. Especially this palette, I feel like really complements my green eyes, and I really quite liked the shimmer shades as well, which is again something that I probably don't use a lot in everyday life. Like for videos and things like that, I like to show you different types of looks, but if I'm going out, I really wouldn't use a shimmer. But this is actually so pretty and it's so gorgeous. Like, I would actually use this in real life. So yeah, I have thoroughly enjoyed creating this makeup look, and I'm just so excited to try the other eyeshadow palettes, because if this is the first round of makeup looks that I've done, I am really impressed. It is definitely worth the money, and for what you get in the palettes, like, it's a fair good deal. I believe you can actually purchase them individually or you can buy the set. I feel like for your money, if you are into doing makeup and it is something that you really enjoy, the bundle is definitely worth purchasing, especially if you are paying for shipping as well. Probably purchasing the one palette may not make it worth it or worth your while. If you follow me on social media, e.g. Instagram, you will see pretty well up to minute thoughts on products and, you know, when I purchase things, so you know what types of videos that are going to be coming out. So all my social media links are listed down below as usual. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a massive thumbs up, and if you are not subscribed to my online family, please make sure you do. Our family is growing and I am loving each and every one of you, and also thank you so much for your support. If you'd like to be notified every single time I post a video, there is a red bell button right next door to that you can be notified. But until next time guys, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.